back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title, today we're playing with a new palette to my collection. It seems I've got a lot of new eyeshadow palettes recently and I am not complaining. So I created this really bright, in-your-face, smoky spotlight eye with a hint of glitter using my new Aria Cosmetics Venus palette. This thing is so beautiful. So this is the Venus palette by Aria Cosmetics and this retails for £26.99. And inside this palette you get 30 shadows, so it's just kind of smaller than a Morphe 35 anything palette. It's got 30 shades in it, obviously. This palette is a chaos of joyful, bright colours. You know this is right up my alley and I had a lot of fun playing with this today. It's the first time I've played with anything by Aria Cosmetics and it's beautiful. I did this eye look obviously with it, which we'll jump into shortly. Secondly, I want to talk about the Mystic Moonlight highlight palette. That sounds like something out of Harry Potter. And look at these gorgeous colours. You know that I love crazy colour highlights like my Moonchild kit or the Aurora Glow kit, both from ABH. So this is going to slot in very nicely to my collection, especially because they have two very pink shades which make me incredibly happy in my heart because pink highlight is the best, we all know this. But also some really interesting shades, and this is just going to work so nicely on deeper skin tones as well, like these two colours especially. Whereas the top row are perfect for pale skin tones, but also use any of these as eyeshadows. Why not? This retails for £23.99, which is, it's not pricey for a glow kit, but considering the palette's only £26.99, I think it's, you know, very similar prices. So without any further faff from me, let's just jump into the tutorial on how I got this eye look and also my highlight, and shut up, Melissa. Okay, bye. So I'm gonna jump straight in with the palette, and obviously this is the look we're going for. Another kind of bold spotlight eye. What else do you expect? And for probably the first time in forever, I have done my face makeup already, and it's because I'm filming this eye for an Instagram video as well. And I think it always looks better for like short Instagram videos if you've already got your base done, because then you're not so ugly. Or at least for me anyway. And first of all, I'm going to go into this colour in my crease and blend it out a little bit with this yellow shade. I'm going to start first of all with that deeper brown. I'm just working that into my crease and above my crease with this big fluffy brush. This is the Nema brush, Bell brush, and it's incredible. Look how big it is. And at first I was a little bit scared of it, but actually it really diffuses colour really nicely in the crease. And when you have quite a pigmented palette and you're just wanting to go gently in with crease colours, it's nice to have a big diffusing brush. So now I'm going to go into that yellow on the same brush and just kind of pop that above that and kind of blend it out a bit. It's quite pigmented, so you want to tap it off for sure. I'm going to go into this gorgeous cobalt blue here. This is one of my favourite colours. I'm just going to really quickly throw on my spotlight eye like I usually do. So I'm just going to take like a fairly small brush and I'm going to pack on my outer corner and inner corner and then connect it, and then we'll blend. So I'm going to start blending those two shades, that blue into the yellow, and it's going to create kind of a greeny transition just because of, you know, colour theory and how they mix. Now I'm going to move on to the cut crease part. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever concealer palette as always, and I'm going to draw a line just at the base here. look up so that it transfers and I can see where I need to put that spotlight. So I'm just gonna work on that shape. And then I'm just gonna fill in the middle, just using a bigger brush just so it's a bit faster. We're gonna go in with our shade for the crease, or our fake crease. And it's this shade here that I'm using. It looks like a bright yellow, but it's actually like a, well, it is a bright yellow, but it's like a bright yellow metallic. It's almost gold. It's so cool. It's a really unusual shade because it's neon. And I'm just gonna use a little brush and start packing that all over the concealer. So I've now got that colour all over my cut crease and I'm going to start to blend it in. Okay. And I'm actually going to use a mixture of this blue and the cobalt blue and a little bit maybe of this like denim blue. First of all, taking the denim blue. And then a bit of the deeper blue. And then back into the original matte cobalt blue. When you dip into it, tap it off because it's very pigmented and it will give you some fallout. And then what I do to really make sure things are blended is I'm going to go back in with that lid shade and I'm going to just tap on the edges. And that's going to really help blend it as well. And then because it's me and I just can't help myself, I'm going to go in with some glitter and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Distortion glitter. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to paint that all over my cut crease. Now I'm going to apply these gorgeous Sample Beauty lashes. These are in the style D008. I'm going to go in with my favourite Kiko blue eyeliner just because I think this look needs blue eyeliner. So for under the lash line, I'm going to go in with a mix of this colour, this yellow, this blue and a little bit of this blue as well, and just work those under my lash line. And I'm going to use a smidge of the black as well, just on the outer corner, directly kind of underneath my lashes, just to really deepen it up. Finish it off with mascara. Our last step for this look is really pretty. I'm going to use the Aria Cosmetics highlighting palette, and this is so gorgeous to look at firstly, but secondly the formula is just really interesting. Sorry, let me show you. So you get 6 huge pans of highlights, and as you can see there's like pinks, pinky purples, golds, bronzes, kind of rose golds, and then this like green. I mean, that is stunning. But I'm going to use this colour here to highlight my inner corner and under my brow bone. And what I mean by the formula is that it feels almost wet. It's really cool. I'm going to use that under my brow as well. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Urban Decay eyeliner just on the inner corner as well, just for an extra dab of sparkle. And that is the eye look finished. So all we need to do now is highlight our skin. I'm going to use this shade here to highlight my face. Oh, I'm excited to try this on like my usual highlighting brush and see what happens. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like that colour a lot. I am now going to try it wet though, because I love to see how highlighters perform wet and dry. So I'm just going to load up my brush again. And I'm going to take my Primark MAC Fix Plus dupe. Just spray that and then try it wet. Oh yeah. So that then is my completed Aria Cosmetics look. I have to say I'm obsessed with this eye. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, I'm allowed to say that. I just love the contrast of the neon yellow with sparkle against the deep blue, and I love the highlight. It makes my skin look wet. So I really like this, and if I forgot to mention, this line is cruelty free, which I know is important to a lot of us. Moving on to the palette, I've just got to say it. It's like what I said in my stories when I posted about it. Like, this palette is just nuts. It's just nuts when you look at it. It's like an explosion. That is exactly why I am drawn to this palette. The shades in it that are matte are the right shades to be matte. So like this yellow, this brown, this burgundy, the red, the white, the blue, where is it here, the blue, and then the metallics are stunning. Like, they are stunning. They also feel wet. They're just gorgeous. I've really enjoyed playing with this palette, and I can promise you I am going to reach for this again, and I'm going to use it over and over again. This might replace my Morphe 35B because there's more better colours in here. More better. I really enjoyed playing with these two palettes today, and you should let me know down in the comments if you're going to plan on picking any of these up. I would highly recommend both palettes that I've tried. These are the only things I've tried from the line, and these are the two things I would definitely vouch for. So yeah, highly recommend both of these palettes. If you're only going to pick one, I would pick the eyeshadow palette because that's definitely more versatile for more people, whereas this is maybe a bit more intimidating for some people. So if you want to have a look at Aria Cosmetics, I will of course link them in the description bar down below, and they have a beautiful Instagram page as well. And if you like this video, then do please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. That makes me happy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!